Hi Capricorns. So this is going to be your November general reading 2021. So if you have Capricorn as your sun, moon, or rising, then these messages could be for you. So I will go ahead and link a website down below by the name of Cafe Astrology. And that is a website that can tell you your sun, moon, and rising if you aren't 100% sure what those may be. So, yes. Let's see what is going on for my Capricorns for November 2021. What general energies can Capricorn expect for November 2021? King of Pentacles. I am not surprised. Capricorns are about their money, honey. What general energies can Capricorn expect for November 2021? We've got the Queen of Cups, and we've also got the King of Rods. Oh, this one flipped out. Okay. That's the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, looking at it, you have nothing but King and Queen energy so far. Oh, this came out. Six of Cups. Oh, this flipped over. The Knight of Wands. Interesting. Six of Pentacles. We'll use this as like an extra message. Okay. So overall energy, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Okay. And then we've also got the Ten of Wands as well. So I'm going to just kind of scoot this over a little bit so you can see everything. So I normally just do 3 rows, Capricorn, but it seems like, you know, a bonus message wanted to come out. So the overall energy for the month of November is the Queen of Swords. And this card talks about like speaking your truth, finding fairness and balance in situations, especially when it comes to like decision making. And it's like just this sort of like feminine energy of protection. So I don't know. I feel like this month in particular, you might be feeling like, can't nothing really touch you. You know, nobody can like infiltrate anything that you've got going on, you know, whether it's like shit starters or anything like that. Like, I just feel like you're just like, no, nope. Like they're not able to even get to you. That's what I'm picking up from this card. Like you're just untouchable this month, like mentally and spiritually. And this energy is helping guide you in terms of like making decisions. You're using, you know, your logic. You're using, you know, the truth. You're seeking out the truth. You're using your logic to help make decisions in your life this month. So that is like your overall energy. But I really feel like it's you just having this sort of like, not even like defensiveness, so to speak, but just like almost like this shield up where like people just can't penetrate, you know, they can't penetrate you. Like they can't even get to you. Like, you know, if you have someone trying, whether it's an ex, whether it's haters, whether it's just miserable people in general, they can't even get to you. And this is it's giving you this energy of like, you're almost like untouchable. Because to be in this state, it's like, that's a powerful state to be in. And that's your overall energy for the month of November. So the first row here, you have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Wands. And so the King of Pentacles, it typically talks about like wealth and like generosity, and the Queen of Wands talks about like creativity and ambition. But I think in this case, with this card being here and then the Queen of Wands like clarifying the King of Pentacles, I think what it's saying is that possibly you could be like taking action to like reach a goal or reach several goals, and you're just stepping into your power, like you're claiming your power, like, you know, you're owning your ambition and you're taking on certain responsibilities. It could be like leadership, you know, opportunities or whatever, but you are definitely stepping into your power. You are taking action in terms of like completing goals. You know, maybe you're working on different projects, but with you working on like these different projects and with you like completing certain goals, there's this sense of power within you. There's this sense of like confidence within you. There's this sense of like knowing who you are and like believing in your gifts, believing in your talents that I'm getting from this first row here. So that's a beautiful thing, Capricorn. So the second row here, you have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. So I'm getting two different scenarios here, so take it as it resonates. So the first scenario could be like you tapping into your emotions and like recognizing your emotions, you being more comfortable with feeling certain emotions, and basically you like using that to spend more time with like your children if you have children. If you don't have children, you could just be tapping into your inner child and just sort of remembering those feelings of like when you were a child. Like when you think of children, they're just so innocent and they don't really have a sense of reality. They don't really respond to reason, you know what I mean? Like they're just these carefree, playful individuals for the most part. And you could be taking on that energy, like, you know, like again, like you could just be like, you know what, I'm gonna spend more time with my child, I'm gonna spend more time with my children, and I'm gonna be more attentive towards them, I'm gonna, you know, whatever. And if you don't have children, it could be it could be like you just tapping into that childlike energy. Like you could just be going through that, like wanting to be more carefree. And yeah. Now the second scenario I'm getting is there is this could be someone else's energy coming through. There could be a person from your past who is either in love with you or has deep emotions for you, whether you realize it or not. Or this could be how you're feeling, you know, about someone from your past, because the Six of Cups card, it could represent like you could either have like a past person who is like has deep feelings for you and they're realizing that, or, you know, or maybe they've been knew that, but they just aren't expressing that to you. Or maybe this is how you feel about a past person. Or you could just be connecting with your emotions more and spending more time with your children, or just, you know, channeling and embodying that childlike energy, becoming more carefree, not really caring what people think, and just doing you. So take it as it resonates. The third row here, you have the King of Wands clarified by the Knight of Wands. So what could be happening right now, Capricorn, is you could be like taking action based off of like your intuition, like, and I mean like action towards like projects and goals and things like that based off of your intuition, in addition to mastering your response to other people. So if you felt like, you know, there's certain people in your life, or there's a particular person in your life that has a way of getting you to act out, like you're mastering how to respond to that. Like, and that's where this Queen of Swords energy comes in. Like you're mastering your response to others. Like you are getting, like you're consciously making an effort to not let people see you sweat. You are making a conscious effort to make sure people do not get you out of character. You're above it. You're also confidently like asserting yourself. And you know, you are relying on your instincts rather than like overthinking it. You're relying on your instincts when it comes to like doing certain things. And like the fact that it's clarified by the Knight of Wands, this lets me know that like you actually you've been taking action on your goals for sure this month, and you just have confidence in yourself. I don't know if you've gone through a period where like you weren't really doing things because you weren't 100% confident, but you are definitely in the energy this month where you're just like, F it, I'm going to do it. Like, and that is so cool to me. Yeah. And like, so you're definitely taking action on your goals, and you're doing a lot. It might feel like you've got a lot on your plate. It might feel like it's like things are just like moving quickly because you're doing so many things, but it feels good. And this card also states like you could possibly be moving too in the near future. So you could be gearing up to move to a new place. That's not for everybody, but it's a possibility. You could be thinking about moving, or maybe you're about to move. And then the last row here, this was like your bonus row because these are the cards that just wanted to come out. You've got the Six of Pentacles and you've got the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Pentacles represents like generosity, sharing resources. And then the Ten of Wands talks about like, you know, burdens, feeling overwhelmed. But I think with these two being here, I think what's happening, Capricorn, is you are learning to balance what to say yes to and what to say no to. Like there's a certain aspect of giving and receiving and like, you know, a sort of like equal give and take that's being highlighted this month for you. And you're learning how to become more comfortable saying no and not taking on everything. And it's more so about having a healthy balance for you, I think. So overall, now that all the cards are out, I think what this month represents for you, Capricorn, is like you are finally taking on projects that maybe you've been wanting to work on and for whatever reason you didn't, but this month you are just becoming more in tune with who you are as an individual. You're tapping into your inner self and those emotions more, and it's giving you confidence to really take on these projects and this work that you're doing, and you're doing it with confidence. You don't care what other people have to say because it's your life and like this is your stuff and you feel good about it. And I think that's the place that you're getting to. You're just like, if I feel good about it, I'm gonna do it. And you don't really care what other people think. And that's where this that's why the queen, I'm sorry, I can't talk. That's why the Queen of Swords is the overall energy, because you are in this sort of untouchable state right now. That's the best way I can describe it. You are in your own little world right now, Capricorn, working towards your goals, finding yourself, listening to yourself, acknowledging what you're feeling more, slowing down a bit, kind of rethinking what, you know, equal give and take means to you, tapping into your emotions more, feeling more confident about what you're doing, and just taking on your goals head on, completing projects, working on projects, and also like being mindful of how you respond to certain people. Like you're in a space where you're just like, I'm not about to let anybody get me out of character. I don't have time for the negativity. I don't have time for the BS. If you don't like it, oh well. That's your opinion, has nothing to do with me. Like that's really the type of energy you're in, and that's super powerful. Now, do I feel like there's, in the midst of all this, there could be a person from your past keeping an eye on you and like they just feel deeply towards you, like they do have like feelings for you? Yes, I do feel that in the midst of all this. And you might not even know. That's what's crazy. I mean, you might have an idea, but you're maybe not 100% sure. I think that's really what it is. I think it's a combination of everything I just said, in addition to you maybe wanting to, you know, spend more time and give more attention to your child or to your children, and taking on like that childlike energy, just having fun, being more carefree, like just there's an emphasis on just having fun and just not caring what others think. I do genuinely feel that, but I also feel like there's a person from your past that is definitely thinking about you, definitely reminiscing about you, missing you, and feels deeply towards you. I do feel that. So, I don't know. I kind of want to pull like maybe like a bonus message and see what else, you know, comes out. Oop. This came out. The Ace of Wands. Ooh, that's a good card. Oh, shoot. This came out. That like flipped over. And then we have these two as well. Ooh, interesting. So we've got the Ace of, here, let me do it like this. Interesting. Listen, the cards want to talk to y'all, Capricorn, today, honey. Listen. So you've got the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Page of Cups. And you've got the King of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Cups. Two different scenarios here, so take it as you wish. So the Ace of Wands represents like new ideas, clarity, and then the Page of Cups talks about messages, like love messages, messages from spirit. So on one hand, this could represent either a new person about to enter your life, like you know, you might be receiving a message from somebody. It could be a new person. It could be it could be a new person like sending you like some messages, like wanting to get to know you, maybe wanting to take you out, who knows, like maybe just wanting to get to know you. It could also mean that it's a past person who has clarity on you now, and clarity on the relationship, or clarity on the connection, really, and may want to reignite the passion between you two. It could mean that, like, so I mean, you could also be, you know, receiving a message from somebody from your past. It could mean that if you aren't dealing with anybody and you're just like, whatever, I don't want my ex back. It could also mean that you're getting a lot of creative ideas. Like the ideas are just flowing to you. Like creative things about yourself that you didn't even know like were possible, that you didn't even know that you could do, honey. Oh, this is a good combination. Oh, so take it as it resonates, Capricorn. Then this row, you have the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Cups. So again, two different scenarios. Now it could mean that there's a person, it could be a new person or it could be somebody from your past who, you know, who's intelligent, maybe not the most emotional, like, or passionate with their emotions, but they're charming with their communication. And they want happiness with you. Like, you make them happy, Capricorn. Like the Ten of Cups is like the ultimate happiness family card. Like, you know, this person may not be like the most like I said, expressive with their feelings, but they do care about you. And maybe they fantasize about like having like a happy family with you, having like living happily ever after with you, maybe wanting marriage with you. Who knows, child? But with these cards and these cards here, yeah, there could be a person who's about to enter your life, or it could be a past person. Either way, this person is not the most emotional person. They're not the most expressive person when it comes to their feelings, but they are charming and they do want to communicate with you, honey, and like they just see happiness with you. You bring them happiness. They want happiness with you. Could mean that. Now, on the other hand, it could mean, you know, just you like listening to your intuition when it comes to like taking action about certain things. Again, like you're not really listening to, like, you're not overthinking it. Like you're letting your intuition guide you to make certain decisions when it comes to like whatever it is that you're working on. And you'll find that by you doing that, it's going to lead to this sort of success that leaves you feeling like so satisfied and so happy. Like, you know, you could just be like, the creative juices could just be flowing, Capricorn. And again, like you're just using, like, you're allowing yourself to be intuitively guided by your higher self, by messages from spirit, whatever. And that's just the kind of month that you're having. Like, you're doing things, you're completing goals, you're working on projects, all based off of like just intuition, passion, like listening to your inner self, like not really caring like what other people are gonna think or what other people have to say. And it's making you feel so happy. It's gonna lead to happiness if you don't feel it already. So yeah, two totally different messages. Take it as it resonates. And low key, it could mean both. It could mean everything I just said. It is possible that it doesn't even have to be either or. It's possible that like you are going through a period this month where like the creative juices are flowing. You're taking action. Like you're not overthinking it. You're allowing your intuition to guide you. You're just, you know, feeling everything so passionately, and you're working on these things. You're knocking out goals, whatever. You're in your own little world. Don't care what anybody think. While simultaneously, there could be a new person that's about to enter your life that finds you mighty attractive and wants something with you, or there could be a past person from your life. There could be a past person in your life, I'm sorry, that cares about you deeply and wants something with you. Yep, so that's what I'm getting for November. I'm going to pull an oracle card from my Angels and Ancestors deck. We're going to see what comes out. So what final piece of advice do you have for Capricorn spirit for the month of November 2021? What final piece of advice do you have for Capricorn November 2021? Okay. Oh. You got two. Man, all these messages are coming out for you, Capricorn. Listen, they want to talk to you, honey. Spirit wants to talk to you. Okay. So, does come with a little booklet to further elaborate on what this means. So, you got the Protection Guardian, says drop your shields. And then you've also got the Stag, which says trust and thrive. So, we're going to further elaborate on these messages. So, the Protection Guardian says drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The extended message of this card says, you may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that make you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this time and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. See, I told you, Capricorn. Maybe in the past you weren't doing things and you weren't working on certain things. Oh no, I just realized I do not have my mic on. Okay, hold on, Capricorn. I'm about to go get my mic. I cannot believe I did this whole reading without my mic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on, I'll be back. Whew. All right, Capricorn, I am so sorry. Hopefully you can hear the difference in the sound quality. They are mowing the lawn outside, so sorry if you hear the lawnmower. But yes, yeah, so before I realized my mic wasn't connected, I was saying, like, maybe you haven't worked on like certain projects in the past, or like maybe you were delaying starting certain projects in the past because you were just overthinking it. You didn't have the confidence. You just were really in your head. But what makes November so special is that you're really in a space, or you're getting to a place where you are just becoming free of all that. Like you're getting out of your head and you're tapping more into your emotions. Like you're doing like what you're intuitively guided to do. You're doing what makes you feel good on the inside, and happiness is coming from that. And I think this card is just like reiterating that pretty much. And then you also have the Stag card, which says trust and thrive. It says come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The extended message of this card says you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that can interfere with your intelligence and presence, and your strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive. Onwards and upwards. Wow, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. If this does not reiterate what I also said about stepping into your power, taking on leadership, taking on more projects, and not worrying about what people think. If there's haters in your life, if there's people in your life that are negative, if there's even one person in particular in your life that can get you to a place that you do not like, you're cutting that out. And this card represents that. Those antlers, that's you blocking that out. That Queen of Swords, that's you blocking that out. And this could be This message could be for maybe just one person in particular because it's very specific. But that one person that you can think of that can get you to that place that nobody else can, and like can get that negative response out of you, that can make you feed into negativity and toxicity, cut it off. Cut it off. And that's what this is speaking to. Like, it's affecting your money. You cannot afford to give your energy away. You're in such a special place right now. You're in such a special, rare place right now, Capricorn, that you really cannot afford to give your energy away to negative people and negative situations. You got to cut it out. You got to block it out, which I think you're doing. I really think you're doing it, or you're learning how to do it, because it's affecting your money and it's affecting your overall happiness. But I think if you, and I think you know that, I think you do, and you're getting to a place where you are consciously working on that. Like, you are working on how you respond to other people, negative people. Maybe you're even going as far as to like block these people or just block this person, whatever. Take it as it resonates. So you can really focus and harness all that good energy to what you're trying to do, what you're working on, these new projects, completing new projects, and like this flowing of ideas and creativity. Like, negativity will just block that from happening. And I think you know that. And I think you're taking the necessary precautions to make sure that that doesn't happen, because you're in your element, honey. Oh, you are in your element, Capricorn. I'm so proud of you. You're like, oh, this is a good reading for you. You are not overthinking stuff. You are just doing you, boo, and you are so happy as a result. You got people watching, Capricorn. You are looking mighty attractive, Capricorn. You got some suitors wanting to come in for you. And if not, again, then you got a past person that's like realizing like how special you are and how much they do care about you, and they want to communicate with you, honey. They want something. They want that old thing back, honey. But yeah, so this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you have a beautiful rest of November. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I will see you all in your December readings. Bye.